Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. It's heating up in these wicked streets. I gotta keep it 10,000. I gotta keep it 100. We all know who Big Meech is, y'all. Demetrius Flannery, BMF representative. For years, I'm going to say that with emphasis. For years, there has been speculation. Did he rat? Did he snitch? I got to keep it 100. There's a lot of people out there that spoke on it. You heard? Even his own close peoples, Blue Da Vinci has come out. You heard? Cuffy Gatlin. A lot of y'all don't even know who Dion Cuffy Gatlin is. You heard? He was a St. Louis kingpin. You heard? A St. Louis kingpin that was allegedly, I got to keep it real, allegedly set up by Big Meech. And also Tammy Cowins. Those of you that don't know who Tammy Cowins is, let me give y'all a brief breakdown. Make sure y'all pay attention, man. We only going up. Salute.
There's a man named Dion Cuffy Gatlin. He's the former head of the St. Louis chapter of BMF and a crucial member of the team. He's currently serving a 27-year sentence for 2 murders and drug trafficking. He claims that Big Meech is the reason he's behind bars. Cuffy and Meech's relationship go back to the 90s. At one point, Cuffy paid $250,000 for rights to the BMF entertainment arm. That's movies, that's television, and all of that. That's when Cuffy and 50 Cent's relationship started. So the question is, where did everything go wrong? Well, Cuffy claims Meech introduced him to Tammy Cowins, who eventually convinced him to buy 100 kilos of cocaine from a source that Meech recommended. Yeah, Meech was still moving coke while he was locked up. He alleges that Tammy was an informant and Meech was aware of this, and the deal went south and he was eventually arrested. He alleges that this deal would have got Meech out of jail several years ago, but the evidence from this arrest became inadmissible in court because Tammy was having an affair with the DEA agent Keith Cromer handling the investigation. So the evidence was thrown out. And if that's true, it means that Big Meech set up his brother and didn't even get out of jail for it.
Nasty work. So that was just a little breakdown so y'all can understand where this whole thing is going. Tammy Cowins has the rights to BMF. She has the rights to Big Meech. So she was able to do the deal with 50 Cent. Now, we all know who 50 Cent is, man. 50 Cent has put on a lot of people. You heard? Actors, entertainers, rappers. You can name them, right? We know what he did for Big Meech's son. We know what he did when he had no sense of direction. Let's call it what it is, because he said it himself, y'all.
A real moment to me. When I first met 50, I was still trying to find myself. My dad was calling me from jail every day. He was like, man, what you gonna do? Like, shit, I don't know. I always knew I wanted to be my own person. It's just hard, you know, to live up to my dad's name. He called me one day, he's like, man, they looking at Terrence Howard and Nipsey Hussle, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to play me, but got to go to acting class so you can get ready. So I met 50. 50 put me in acting classes for 2 years in LA, invested in me, paid for the acting classes. I had to go every day, 2 times a day, 5 days a week. In the morning, in the afternoon, come back home, study again, do the same thing the next day.
Crazy. So 50 Cent even put his son on. You heard? He made them millionaires, legitly. Something that Big Meech was trying to do his whole life was go legit. You heard? He was trying to go legit in the game. We got to call it what it is. He did come home eventually and got with 50 Cent. You heard? Big Meech came home and got with 50 Cent. That's what he thought. That's what he thought. Yeah, that's what he thought, because they turned around. You heard? He turned around and got with one of 50 Cent's biggest arch enemies. You heard? This goes back to the baby mothers, Tia Kemp. Yeah. 50 Cent will always have beef with Rick Ross. There is no loyalty in this game, y'all. Please understand that. There is no loyalty. You heard? Both brothers came home and got with Rick Ross. 50 Cent is not having it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard? 50 Cent puts out, this may be the final chapter of BMF. You heard? He's basically letting it be known. He's not rocking with y'all now. 50 Cent comes from an era where the false narrative of being a street dude, you heard? Yeah. So I'm going to be honest. That's a false narrative. Keeping it real, being a street, they are losing. You heard? Loyalty is losing in the world. You heard? 50 Cent also puts out this. I think I'm Big Meech with a rat, with a rat on the front of the page. Yo, look, it's heating up, y'all. I gotta be honest. This has been talked about for years. This is nothing new, y'all. You heard? It been out. Dion Cuffy Gatlin been spoke on Big Meech. We all ignored it. You heard? We all ignored it. It took 50 Cent to come out the box swinging, and now he's saying, this might be the nail in the coffin, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this might be the nail in the coffin. Or is it? For Big Meech. The truth and nothing but the truth. So BMF, who is Tammy Cowins? See, the only thing that Big Meech messed up with, he didn't get with the person that actually kept his name alive. Tammy Cowins. He signed his rights over to this woman and everything. She may be feeling some type of way now. Because all it takes is for 50 Cent to reach out and call. You heard? But we got to be honest. Let's not forget about Blue Da Vinci. You heard? Another member of BMF that has recently come out, but he's been out. He's been telling his story, but he actually came out with Cuffy Gatlin. He explains it just a little bit more to us so we can get a better understanding. Pay attention.
The reason this is how they found out who the girl was, bro, who was telling. Cuff's baby mother, okay? Cuff's daughter contacted me how I figure out all this, okay? She the one that first contacted me. Her mom, this lady is like 20-something years old, 30 maybe. Her mom put a private investigator on the people or whatever and found that the infidelity, the man recorded the people staying overnight with each other at hotels and all kind of shit from state to state. Okay, so they put them on the stand in court and they admitted the shit. It's all in that paperwork. They admitted that they had the sexual relationship and everything. So it was up the whole case. Now it's infidelity in the case. They can't take the bitch's statements and shit no more because she didn't the agent. You feel me? So they threw it out. That's why Meech never got out. But now people are like, well, then why did the other dude still get time then? If Meech didn't get out and it got thrown out, why did the dude get 25 years? Because they did a superseding indictment and he got in trouble for something that they heard during the wiretap that didn't have nothing to do with that drug deal. So the other people didn't get in trouble for this. This is something that he did on his own time. And they locked up him and some other people for that, for a murder of a government witness that they heard it happen on his phone. So they just did a superseding indictment since they heard it and they was finna all get off. He felt like they wanted him anyway more than the Mexican mafia do. They were trying to pin him anyway. They wanted Cuff. That's how he feel. You feel me? So as soon as they had him, they like, oh yeah, we finna nail Cuff ass. And they got down on him.
He breaks down Tammy Cowins just a little bit more. Pay attention, y'all. This is real deep. What's going on? Yo, your name ain't gotta be on paperwork every time. You heard? And we also, a lot of people don't take the word of a lot of guys that say this one told, that one. We want to see black and white. He breaks it down just a little bit more who she is.
So you're talking about Tammy Cowins, right?
Yeah, Tammy Cowins.
Okay, now
she's a co-producer of the BMF Starz TV show.
Okay, and you're saying that she's an informant?
Definitely, 100%.
Okay.
She's been an informant since 2009.
Gatlin,
Dion
Timothy.
Gatlin. Shout out Cuff.
Gatlin.
Shout out Cuff. That's my Cuff. Dion Gatlin. Yeah, he's one of the first defendants. Yeah.
Okay.
St. Louis Project. What's happening? Tammy Cowins is Big Meech personal assistant / business partner / whatever you want to Basically, she became the owner of what Meech has as BMF Entertainment, his company from prison. His company, she became the owner of it in 2008. And in 2009, she became a government informant. In 2010, she did a case that was pertaining to a guy that Meech met in prison and one of Meech's homeboys of 26 years. But when people read the affidavit, it explains to you exactly who she is. And then when people follow or know, or once you get to understand this situation, then you'll get to see exactly who Tammy Cowins is.
I'm going to keep it 10,000. I'm going to keep it 100. Breaking down all the things that I just showed y'all, all the information that's out there, even the dude Gatlin, even the Kingpin, he spoke out. He's even all over the internet speaking out on Big Meech, right? I got to keep it 10,000. Who's the winner out of all of this? Huh? Who's going to come out the winner? We know Big Meech is now throwing a concert. You heard? With Rick Ross. With everybody that doesn't like 50 Cent. You heard? We know he's going at 50 Cent. He also sends shots at 50 Cent. You heard? He also sends shots at, he labels him an internet gangster with Ja Rule clapback song on his Instagram. Big Meech is doing all of this. I'm going to tell you why he's doing all of this, y'all. Because his name is not in any paperwork. You heard? Now we're going to get the word. We're going to get the word, allegedly, from the rat. You heard? 50 Cent is going to interview the rat. The person that actually told. You know who's winning in all this, y'all? And I'm just being all the way totally honest with y'all. You know who comes out victorious? Big Meech, Tammy Cowins. Because we're living in an era where there's no such thing as out in a rat. Nobody cares. This ain't 99. This ain't 2000, the early 2000s, where you tried to X out a rat. No, that's who's winning right now. Look at all the rats that's winning in the world today. That's what's popping. You mean to tell me Big Meech is going to get knocked off? I'm just being real. Did I say something wrong? Do you mean to tell me Big Meech is going to get knocked off in 2025 for being a rat? No. This is only going to make him more famous, make his name go up even more. Everybody's going to tune in and make him more money. We're living in a corporate world now, y'all. And in the corporate world, nobody cares about rats. They care about the next buck they can make. Cent might just be playing himself doing all of this. I'm going to say it again. You heard? Because I know I didn't say something wrong. 50 Cent might be playing himself. Yeah, because all up in the corporate world is nothing but rats. We endorse the rats these days. That's the fact. We are no longer living in the mafia days. Everybody's telling. Don't let these dudes sit on their platforms and say they gangsters. They ain't gonna tell. Let them be facing that 25 Big Meech was facing. Let's see what they do. See, a lot of dudes never been in a situation, so they didn't have to make those type of choices. Now I understand. I understand the perception of what Big Meech gave us. The loyalty, the real, you are being a real one. It's all fake. It's all fake, y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But to me, the streets is a myth, and it's been a myth. You heard before Big Meech. You heard before these guys didn't show no loyalty when they came home. There wasn't no loyalty then. It just looked different for the cameras. We're in the social media world now, y'all. Everybody's telling. Yo, it's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Don't get tricked out of position. Don't let these guys trick you. Big Meech is going to come out in first place because he's praised as a rat. Salute.
Hey guys, you know, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone, you know, that I hope that that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world, you know? That part where the young guy went like, he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out, like right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp. And he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or the 305 Killers.